Hello. Tonight on Moviedrome, we're diving headfirst into the murky, wildly compromised waters of the early 1990s Hollywood studio machine. It's a film that's simultaneously a massive populist blockbuster and a bizarre fractured piece of cult cinema hiding in plain sight. I'm talking, of course, about Kevin Reynolds' 1991 historical epic, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Now, on the surface, this might look like an odd choice for us here at Moviedrome. It's not a forgotten, low-budget B-movie, nor is it an underground Euro cult thriller. It was a massive commercial juggernaut. But if you look past the Bryan Adams power ballad that hijacked the airwaves for months, it's a movie caught in a violent tug-of-war between two entirely different cinematic philosophies. In one corner, you have Kevin Costner, fresh off his Oscar win for Dances with Wolves. Costner is playing Robin of Locksley as a contemporary, earnest and deeply American protagonist. He famously didn't even bother attempting an English accent, which gives the film a bizarre, jarringly modern flavour. It's Hollywood star power at its most stubborn. But in the other corner, and the real reason we're showing the film tonight, is the British contingent, led by the magnificent, utterly unhinged Alan Rickman as the Sheriff of Nottingham. Rickman reportedly turned down the role twice until he was given total creative freedom to ad-lib and rewrite his lines. The result is a masterclass in pantomime villainy. He isn't just in a different movie from Costner, he's in a different universe. While Costner is playing a gritty, post-Vietnam style veteran returning from the Crusades, Rickman is treating the film like a dark gothic comedy. He's threatening to cut out hearts with spoons and bringing a manic, camp energy that completely subverts the studio's attempt at an earnest historical epic. What makes Prince of Thieves a true Moviedrome film is its gritty, borderline cult-like texture, courtesy of director Kevin Reynolds. Reynolds pushes the film into a surprisingly dark territory for a PG-13 summer blockbuster. It borrows heavily from the grimy, mud and blood aesthetic of European historical films rather than the clean, technicolor swashbuckling of the Errol Flynn era. In the supporting cast, you have Michael Wincott playing a brilliantly sinister henchman, and the legendary, terrifying Michael Praed-era folk horror vibes that brought in by the witch, Mortiana. There is tonal whiplash. It jumps from brutal, muddy siege warfare to broad theatrical comedy in a single frame. It is a messy, compromised, beautiful disaster of a film, plagued by behind-the-scenes editing room battles between the director and its leading man. But because of those fractures, it remains endlessly watchable. It's a studio film with the soul of a midnight movie fighting to get out. So, sit back, tolerate the lack of accents, marvel at Morgan Freeman's dignity amongst the chaos, and enjoy the glorious scenery-chewing brilliance of Alan Rickman. Here is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Larry, I'm out in the garden as a spider. Oh, it's an ant on my screen. So I've got to be careful for that. Thank you. Welcome for joining me. So yes, let my armies be the rocks and the trees and the birds in the sky, which you'll be hearing a lot if my mic doesn't pick them up. But the video is playing, hence my out of breath. Right. Yes. Early tonight, because as someone was going to point out in a minute, it's a long film. So, but not as long as the extended cut. So we're watching the VHS, of course, which is this one. 137 minutes, which I think equates to what, 2 hours 17, and then the Blu-ray release is 2 hours 35 minutes. But we'll keep it short tonight. And yes, Rickman steals the show, much to Costner's chagrin. Same thing happened with what is it? Nighthawks with Rutger Hauer. Completely cut down to less Hauer. And he thought we were watching Prince of Thieves. Sorry, Tides. I nearly did do that as a joke, but no. See, Josh likes the intros. Thank you. Is it the promise in a while the crap extended cut? Only asking because I can see my 4K. Well, I'm watching the extended cut, but the VHS is running fast anyway, so. It's the theatrical cut. I don't know if that's long available tonight, because most Blu-rays now only cuts for everything. Blues Brothers, this, Terminator 2. Good evening, Byron. Anyway, it's long as fuck, this film. Yes, I'm not sure the extended cut warrants the extended cut. And a lot of quotes like, yes, call off Christmas, which, like it said in the intro, Morgan Freeman, Alan Rickman got to turn it down several times until he got carte blanche to do whatever the hell he liked, and they said yes. Then he got a couple of his comedian pals, one of them being Ruby Wax, to write some jokes for him. One of them in the Christmas one, which I think he ad-libbed. He ad-libbed a lot and had a comedy script. Yes, that's the trouble. The seagulls won't be flying over until dusk. Hopefully, we'll be gone by then. PG version. But well, this is James Furman's biggest regret, giving this film a PG version. So the theatrical cut does have the leg splitting scene later on, if you know what I mean. But the PG version doesn't, but the extended cut brought it back in. So the music by Michael Kamen, as it says on my screen. But yes, this is cut down to a PG, but not enough, apparently. I said half the opening scene is missing, as we'll see in a minute. Oops, amateur left his mic on. Phone on. It's that bloody Alucard attention seeking again. Right, go away. So we get this very long opening credits with screenplay by Penn Denshman and John Watson, and they produced it as well. And Carsten was a secret producer. Keep the stitches small. Hello, Karen, back again. Thank you. I do have the single. How many millions of these are there out there? But there we go. And the VHS is different to other cuts. Some of the DVDs, I don't know if it's all the DVDs, most of the DVDs and the Blu-rays, the extended cut doesn't have the music video in the end credits, which my VHS does. And the other thing about the VHS is it's one of those rare ones that came out with the retail and rental at the same time. So there you go, I think. Don't think this one was used as a rental. This one looks like a retail. But yes, this is now some countries the biggest film of the year, Terminator 2, and some countries it was this one. But so you got Everything I Do for You, single version, and then She's Only Happy When She's Dancing Live on side B. But, let's have a look. So there it is there. Brian Adams. I think his producers or manager, I think, said, don't do it. It'd be career suicide. But okay. Oh, straight off. I can't see it. So dark. I think yes, cut off the infidel's hand. There you go. You can't sit with Brian Adams. Maybe when he gets less well known, if he needs the money. It goes on too long. The extended cut. Yeah. Because 2.5. It's a action adventure film, but that's too long. I have the extended cut, and most of the extra scenes are bollocks. Thank you, Myers. Sorry to keep you hanging about. He definitely thought he was doing Panto in Brighton, didn't he? You do get the cinema cut and the 4K. Excellent. So I can't give you a time code because it's a VHS, but you can guess by the time he gets to the English shores. And bring a friend. Yes, that's the one. You 10:30. You 10 o'clock. You bring a friend. You don't need the scene. It's long enough. I like the film, but it's too much that one. Yes, I do like a shorter cut of this if I can watch it. Michael's Cayman Sport is fantastic. Yes, 91. So he just done, what was it, Lethal Weapon 2 the year before. Hot as Balls. Yes, it's not been that bad in Western. As I see my picture, the tide was in, so we had some water. But it's quite mild right now. But I hear tomorrow it's going to be warm to people from Florida. Can't be many films that basically the very first shots of the film were cut. Yes, I can't see it. So this is English Courage. Take us with you. They're escaping. But once we hit daylight, hopefully this film will brighten up so we can see what's happening. Or not for YouTube. Doesn't have the music video. What? We can do the karaoke version at the end if you want. The music video, yes. I think it was blocked, wasn't it? I did do an early video with the difference between the theatrical cut and extended cut, but I remember I had to speed up the music video at the end. I think the music video is blocked rather than the song. T2 is better, but still like this. Exactly. It's a bit of fun for that. So let's have a look. I did see this and T2 in the cinema. I think I only saw this once, I think. T2 twice. But let's have a look. It came out June 14th, 1991 in the United States. So So just missed the anniversary. I wasn't planning this one. This was the last minute change from because I was going to do Field of Dreams, but then I'd be blubbing in the garden at the end. July 19th, we got it in the UK. There you go. So not far behind for then. Now there is, depending which country you are in, depends on which film was number one at the box office. I think this had more tickets sold because it was a PG, and the Terminator 2 was a 15 in the UK, I think. I would have worn my T2 T-shirt, but it's very tight, so I'm not going to do that. Have you watched this film? I always watched this film a ridiculous amount of times. I think I've seen it a lot, especially on retail back in the day. Don't click pothole things out, because I was watching Back to the Future earlier, and Emmett drives the DeLorean back off the van, and then how did he get in the car in the van if he drove the truck? Because it's, first of all, it's gull wings, and second of all, there's no side doors. So there you go, pick on that. The music video is like Guns N' Roses T2. You could be right, and there's the rights. Have no clue who owns that. Yeah, it's crazy. When I did the time capsules, you can have 8 seconds of one song, and that's still blocked. And some of them I can play the whole song and video, and it's not even looked at. Wait. I visited the famous tree that, yeah, someone's cut down. Unfortunately, yes, they're trying to grow it back, aren't they? Or another version, but yes, the Robin Hood tree, they call it, because of this film. I think it's on Hadrian's Wall, isn't it? So I think that's a little bit past Nottingham from if you go from Dover. The famous music video is only on the VHS in the credits. I have no idea what aired in the cinemas. Good point. Because, like I said, I remember the split leg scene. Definitely in the cinema got a laugh, considering what it is. But I don't know if I would have stayed for the credits anyway. I'm sick of hearing the song. It says it's 17 weeks in the charts, number one in the charts or something. So it didn't exactly disappear after that. English courage from a guy with a US accent. He did try a British accent or English accent, but that was even funnier. Right, where are we? Let me have a look at this. Oh, I think, yes, we're in the dark at the castle. Like I said, once we get to daytime, we'll know what's going on. His accent is all over the place. Yeah, some words he does try, but some he doesn't. Happy Father's Day to all. Hello, Ian. Yes, even those who are not fathers or don't have a father, let's just behave like big daddies. So does that mean be fat and bounce off giant haystacks, or just be dads? Good evening, Gambit. Welcome. We could have watched that crappy Robin Williams films. I did consider that, but I've watched it once. There is no laughs in it, and then no one would watch it either. So I'll just be on my own watching it. Yes, happy Father's Day to everyone. Right, here we go. Oh, so there we go. There's Brian Blessed. So spoilers: Sean Connery turns up later. He was offered the Brian Blessed role, but he turned it down. So he'd rather play an English king, of course. Everything I do it for you. Welcome, Sean. Well, you could sing at the end if you want to. So I've got my citronella candle right here. I'm safe. Although there is a lot of bugs right above my head. Tell me it's not worth fighting for. Everybody. So good evening. Everyone knows the song off by heart. I heard it so much on the Radio 2 chart show. Just hoping something's new at number one, because every time he gets to number two, and he said, and at number two, Bryan Adams is still at number one. What's so great about the lyrics? That's what's so great about the lyrics from the song. Yeah. And yes, is that Marion? She's got some fantastic hair in this. Yes, Marion. Almost Princess Leia at some points. Good evening, Stacey. Dryhad still has the best Van Gogh. Oh yes, because what is it? The ambulance is in the back of the van, but then so would the terrorists. They walk out and there's no ambulance, and then he reverses the ambulance later. I think he went out and got it later. The garden is particularly. It's a nice breeze. The foxes were outside the front of the house last night, crying and sharing or shagging. So hopefully they won't bother me tonight. Read Mike, I remember Brian Adams' song was number one, which seemed to go on forever. Well, exactly. What's anyone got math? 17 weeks divided by 4? Right. But so what was the number one film of 1991? So yes, what was the worldwide film of 1991? You tell me. Worldwide. 1, 2, and then was Disney's, what was it? Three Musketeers, of course. He tried again. 16 weeks number one. Thank you, Byron. What time will it darken? They went darken until at least 10 tonight, I think. So we might be just going in before it gets too dark. She was Scarface's sister. I always forget that. Oh, there we go. He's home, says, and he's paddling in the water. Oh, so we're already behind. So yeah, he's already in. It's gone from Dover to Nottingham in a afternoon, apparently. Right, let me catch up then. Is there no sun in this accursed country? Obviously, this cassock is 35 years old. Tell you what, I'm gonna go and brighten the screen so you enjoy the garden, because it's a bit too dark even to enjoy the film. I'll be back. You went to dissing me while I was away? Right, there we go. You can see the fuck, I left the credits on the screen. I'll go and get that if they don't disappear. Right. It was actually around this time that made me want to see the tree. We didn't see Kevin. Ah, never mind. I think he was only there till January 91, so might have been 17 weeks. You're right, yeah. It's discussed. Oh, Mary Statham, Elizabeth Mastrantonio, of course, The Abyss and Starface is in Limbo with David Strathairn. Good evening, Gambit. Yes. Pretty sure the song is still number one to this day. There are some songs, isn't it? Meatloaf's Bat of Hell album is still in the top 1,000. You know, that's why it's that hot. I had to turn it off. Oh, I will just watch the stream on TV instead. Oh, the screen picture's gone. Limbo's pretty good. Pretty good. It's been so long. The boy killed one of Sheriff Nottingham's deer. Oh yes, Terry Thomas Snake. That's a good one. Yeah, I love the Disney one, but I haven't seen it for a lad. He was a brave lad. Well, I was in the chat for Al's stream when he was doing Kiss at some theme park. The foxes up to no good. I'm making a lot of noise. 10 minutes to had to work on that one for it. They walked from Dover and walked. Yes, and they walked. There's no horses. They walked. I'm not the biggest land, but it would take me. Let's have a look. Nottingham. I think it would take me at least 5 hours to drive from here with no stops and no traffic. But We'll skip over that because England's a little country. Yeah, everyone loves the Disney version. No yayo in this one. Maybe not in this on set. Also, the 1922 version with Douglas Fairbanks Sr. Da, 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 da. So some of this was filmed in the same location as Robin of Sherwood, the TV show. I never liked that, but it's all too serious. And of course, they swapped Robin out for a blonde guy, a famous son. And there is I think, is a 1930s, 20s film called Prince of Thieves as well, which unrelated to any. There you go. The third, yeah, Douglas Fairbanks in 22. Errol Flynn was 38. Yeah, it's mugging horrible when there is sun. The 1938 version of this is the only one I've seen. I've seen the 38 version, I think, once many moons ago. Yep, I was off. Hey, Mr. Gen Z's here. So twice in the cinema, very enjoyable. Pity about all the swearing. Blimey is not a swear word. Fuck me is what comes up in the extended cut. And an ad lib from Christian Slater. I've worked 16 weeks and still the record they go back then. It's so impressive you had to go to the shop and buy the thing. Exactly. You listen to any number one song now, you think, what the is that doing at number one? Yep. Turned down your phone. You retarded. I did see this at the cinema. I have no idea what the atmosphere was 35 years ago. I think we enjoyed it. It takes hours for a guy to reach his house as he lives in such a large mansion with grounds. You see, there's the maid's house or the wife. It's because it's so long. Got a bull. He's was it Daniel Peacock was his name? Did a lot of. Yes, they cut the F word out in the UK one exactly. How dare they? I guess it's PG-13 in America, isn't it? So. There you go. The 1984 TV series Robert Addy named Robin Hood. The 1955 series had Richard Green as Robin Hood. Is that the one? Robin Hood on his merry men. And then, of course, you had the woke version in the BBC in the 80s, Maid Marian and her merry men. Yes, thank you. The menu's still on. It's gone now. Please tell me we're stuck with the tech info all the way through. Luckily, I would have turned it off. Oh, I have seen the Taron Egerton. It's not really good. It was, yeah. They were trying to modernize it with like bows and arrows that launch like fucking rockets and rapid fire. Little bastard was poaching, yeah, exactly. Luckily, it wasn't swans. Although that is a character that's missing from this is was it Prince John or King John? Is not in this film. Oh, like this Disney one and this. There you go. The 2010 Robin Hood, directed by Ridley Scott with Russell Crowe. I have watched that. I watched that, but I saw that in the cinema. Really excited about that, but everyone was expecting a gladiator type film, but they did not get one. Very depressing. So one of the main bits that cut out the theatrical version is the witch. She's in the theatrical version. She is supernatural. In the extended cut, she's just spying on him through holes in the walls and knowing stuff that he says she shouldn't know, just because she overheard it. And then he runs down, and then she says, "Oh, I see a man," because she knows all about it. And it turns out she's the sheriff of Nottingham's mother. He tells the buzzard to shut up. Notice position camera. It's the same as in Revenant. And Morgan Freeman is very good in this. Yes, the painted man. And then of course it's like there's a extended scene in the extended cut where Friar Tuck doesn't like him because he's a Muslim, but then as soon as he saves the baby, it's all friends then. He was in Blackbird and Smoke streaming programs. There's of course, the Patrick Bergin one. Thank you, Ian. It came out around the same time as this. I saw it when it came out. It was all right, but I liked more of the adventure than this. than that was. And then, of course, Hugh Jackman's This Weekend in America. It might be in the UK as well. The Death of Robin Hood, the A24 film, so it's about to be rubbish. There you go. Oh, that would be nice. Fox on my lap. Very cuddly. They smell, but they're cuddly. Was this shot in Super 35 or something? It doesn't look that cropped in pan and scan. I know it's not a very widescreen film. I did notice that, especially compared to Terminator 2. It fits in a standard sized widescreen television fully with no bars. So, unfortunately, I'm not technical. Walking pace is about 3 miles per hour. Would take about 3 days. Yeah, and that's walking 12 hours a weekday. The Adventures of Robin Hood is an awesome movie. Watch it twice on separate Christmas days. Now, there you go. It's a good one to have. Patrick Berman just reminds me of Sleeping Enemy. I always think of I only saw that for the first time this year. But I'm thinking, what do I think of him? Patriot Games is what I think of him. Robin Hood is in Ivanhoe, the Walter Scott novel. Is he in the Roger Moore TV series? I don't think that this classic is as bad as people make out to be. Yes, it's much maligned, isn't it? These people don't seem to mention it in films of the 90s. We get to meet Yasmina. No, you think there'd be a after credit scene where he's back in wherever it's supposed to be. Roger Moore was in I've Known the TV back in the day. If we have nice, we'll do his Roger Moore voice. Of course, I will. Bergen really nailed that role. True horror. What that one as it's realistic. Yes, I did think wasn't really a thriller because it was so serious. It's more of a drama. I think Christian Slater did have fun. Well, I'll ask him next time I see him. But I guess this was a good 3 months of filming. They say the sheriff's caught your father worshipping the devil. Anthony Andrews and Ivanhoe. I don't think I ever watched Ivanhoe, any version. One of them is the taxi driver Clark is back with his luggage. Oh, is that the little ugly guy? He was in everything in the 80s TV. He's one of the guys that gets hung, is he? Yes, there you go. This is a long film, so I'm not staying up late on a school night, on a hot night. And my ice is melted. So here we go. He never gave. I should have been here. But yes, apparently none of this was actually filmed anywhere near Nottingham. All around the country, but not in Nottingham. There you go. Because Ivanhoe's black and white TV show, isn't it? Was it before The Saint? I first saw this school trip on the coach VHS. The girls put mannequin on first until some of the land lied to the teacher saying it's full of sex, so they put this tape on instead. Technically, it's a very revealing film. I do particularly like when Kim Cattrall opens her fur coat, but they meet the man I am today, but confusing it with Porky's. I'm trying to think of films. I don't think we had films on our school trips as much. I remember seeing Private Benjamin on a coach to London once, but that wasn't a school trip. That was just a general coach trip. And there was like sex scenes in that, and it's like a family bus. No, I can't because he's got a special. I use StreamYard. He uses some other stuff he's stolen. There you go. Probably 16 mm Super 35. If I had the Blu-ray, it would tell me because it's the trouble with VHS. They never mention unless they're a widescreen version. No, I don't think I have the widescreen version. They cut out the witch calling him a painted man when it was on TV. Heavens forbids the racist characters be shown as racist. Oh, okay. Well, yes. Even if you're in the app and you put in the hearts and the banners and everything and the things, I can't see them. So, yeah, that is pathetic. Club Paradise is okay. It's just not that very funny. I only watched it because Joanna Cassidy was in it. Yeah, but they left in the the girl asking if God painted him. Oh, this might be my favorite Kevin movie. He made a few bangers around this time. Was it? Yeah, he had a very good run until Waterworld. Really, that scuppered him, even though it didn't lose money, as they say. I do enjoy it. It's great stunt working out. Oh, my mum can't stand Cameron Costner. He sort of shot himself in the foot with that Horizon films, is it called? Where he self-funded them, and the first one did all right, and the second one bombed. Oh, hang on, am I still alive? I get worried when I get an email from. Oh no, my video is suitable for all viewers. I don't know why, because it's my new horror movie news. When I put pictures in it, there might be some cleavage. Apparently, the poster for Exit is not suitable for viewers, even though it just shows a lot of cleavage. It must have been on this into that bit. Yeah, I can't be bothered to. I did a 2.5 hour movie. I can see why Al don't mind him, but yeah, I can see why he's see him as well. I guess I never like Revenge, but Untouchables, Field of Dreams, that one. What's the other one? I used to love American Flyers before I knew, even before I knew he has a Tash now. Used to watch that loads. They're all Ivanhoe was the reason Roger Moore didn't get the role of Bond, as it was still a big draw. There you go. And then here's the years have been kind to you. Feel like Eurovision, Eurovacation. I was in the bottom at some point. Could be wrong. There's a good chance he was. You're watching everything back then. This and No Way Out are my favorite Costa films. There you go. No Way Out's a very good one. Hackman again. I watched what did I watch? Uncommon Valley yesterday and Crimson Tide the night before. But not because Hackman was in it, just a coincidence. Yeah, No Way Out is 87. Untouchables 87. Do love the Untouchables. That is my favorite gangster film, if that's it. I know it's from the police side, but Mike likes Revenge. It's a Tony Scott film, but I've never really got into it. I've tried it a few times. It's just nothing much happens in it. So now he's fighting the masked person in a gimp suit. I'm surprised they didn't do more with that, where she helps him out, but she does put up a good fight. Yes, when I watched the person, I felt like, no, that's another 3 hour film, and it doesn't need to be. It was a hard slog for me several times. I need to rewatch Untouchables. Usually, I bet I would like it now. Oh, there you go. Yeah. The fact, it's another Sean Connery one, of course. So yes, that's why Connery does turn up the end, because he did like working with Costner, and he took a cut from his normal $1 million, or is it £1 million of film, depending on what the exchange rate is. But he took it down to, well, this is it. He took it because the production was over budget and over time. He took a pay cut down to 250 million, 250,000, and he gave it to the hospital charity in Scotland, allegedly. All of them are his greatest achievements. That's not that. There you go. Prince of Thieves. What did he? Yeah, what? I'll have a look at what he did. Revenge is good, but the ending, I can't even remember anything that happens. Yeah, Postman goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, Damn Untouchable. I like that as well. Dancing with Wolves is 1990. Yes, JFK. That before or after this? I saw that in the cinema. I think there's an extended cut of that one as well, isn't there? Even me and Al agree on something. 91. Field of Dreams is 89. The instrumental, the animal song that plays softly in the background, is with Marion scenes is really good. Yes, it doesn't come in too strong, so you think, oh, it's that fucking song again. And apparently, the nude Costner is his stunt double. And a few of my mate Rocky Taylor is one of the stunt people on this, and I think it's Jack Weston is the stunt coordinator who is. I'm trying to get hold of him. He's emailed me, and I've replied several times, but he hasn't replied back. So he was the stunt coordinator on this, so we get to talk to him about that. Oh, don't mind the postman. It just goes on a bit. So it's got a stupid ending. I think the ending just goes from like apocalyptic to everything's back to normal. Spoilers. Dancing with Wolves has got a 4-hour cut, hasn't it? I don't think if I've ever tackled the long cut, like you say. I was tempted to do it one night, but then I'll just be sat here on my own for 4 hours because everyone will get bored, despite the fact how entertaining I am. Waterworld is interesting. Yeah, the fact they ignored, was it Spielberg saying don't film it on water? They filmed it on water. Looks good, but yeah, super long version. Yeah, Dancing with Wolves is worth watching once if you can get either cut, but if you have the time, yeah, worth watching once. Byron agrees. It's just long. Yeah, if you've got nothing else to do. Revenge is this burst of gold. Let's ask Kana that. Is he still here? What was that? Where he swaps his face with Ryan? Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Is that Kessner? Open range, Akko Silverado as his best Westerns. Ooh. I think Open Range. I've only seen it once. He did the White Earp one as well, didn't he? He's not. Yeah, he's a bit of a wacky character in Silverado, isn't he? In The Name of the Rose and The Untouchables, granted 2 Oscars. I think he only got 1 Oscar, didn't he? It was more of a Sean Connery's getting old. Let's give him an Oscar before it's too late. Yes, Name of the Rose is the Detective Monk film, isn't it? It's a very good one. I always enjoy that. Even as a kid, I bizarrely really like that. Another one, Christian Slater, where he bangs a very attractive peasant girl. Which I don't know if that's true. Yeah, Silverado was 1985. As I put on my PC since I downloaded it ages ago, yapping it to that bloody Marion. I think of yapping to that Perv Marathon. Okay, man, that one. Let's see, 2. Okay. If I had room, I'd get the action figures of this. They make a nice display, and they reuse the Ewok treehouse for Robin's base. Thank you. I forgot to mention that. I was going to mention it if I'd have remembered. No, thanks to you, I do. Yes. So this was there was even a joke in is it Married Children where he has a Robin Hood cloak at Bundy because he's cool. But yeah, if you look at after Batman '89 became such a big hit with merchandising, they thought they'd try it again. I think Dick Tracy, I think, might have been the first one to put Dick Tracy on everything and not sell much. And then this was another one. This had little toys, had play sets, everything. And despite the film was I think it's the 3rd highest grossing film of that year. Apparently, Beauty and the Beast was number 1. I thought about that. Terminator 2 is number 2, so that's worldwide. Silence of the Lambs number 4, City Slickers 5, Hook. Then Adam's Family, Sleeping with the Enemy, Father of the Bride, Naked Gun 2.5 at 10. Yes, that's it. Jean-Jacques Annaud film. Name of the Rose. So earlier I got someone asked me to do a movie drone review of a film called Teenage Twins. So I did end up watching it. Does anyone know that one? I thought it was a Hammer vampire one, but it's not. It's a decent film. It's on 4K disc this year. So it's Quest for Fire. No, I don't have that. I've got Cave of the Clan Bear. Clan of the Cave Bear, which I always confuse with Quest for Fire. And the Bear from 88. I remember that trying to make everyone. I don't think it was a hit. I know it took years to make because they had a real bear trying to do stuff. Criminal. Oh. Name of the Rose reunion. With Slater and the peasant girl. As you see a lot of her. And the Slater. Yeah, that's it, man. That's I sold it. Name of the Rose Detective Monk film. Set in the 14th century. Yeah, it's got a whole star cast. It's got Moonraker bad guy. Ron Perlman as a not so bright guy. And then a lot of others. Yeah, I like Name of the Rose, exactly. I would have done it as a watch point, but I think it's another long one. And It looks depressing as fuck wherever they filmed it. I think I've heard that before. Was it you again? Name of the Rose peasant was the sexy Cenobite in Hellraiser in space. And the deals with the William Baskervilles who investigate the. That's it. William Baskerville. That's Sean Connery's name, isn't it? Yes, because they're trying to hide the fact that there's thing again a fox, but not in the garden, further away. Yes, kind of made the figures so we use their Star Wars molds. Yes, because like how many was it? Demolition Man used He-Man molds or something. Right, where are we? Oh, we're crossing the river scene already. Look. Hey, why a spoon? Because it will hurt, Larry. Because it will hurt. Yeah, hurt more. The Dick Tracy figures were made by Playmates who did Turtles figures. Bandai bought them out here. There you go. The thing is, they were in the bargain bin of many a shop I probably went into, and I thought, if I'd have bought them and kept them sealed, there might be worse things, I think. My horse carries two, and yours is lame. Ooh, that was a pretty good. I like that. It sounded good to me as Morgan Freeman. I wonder if he just made that spoon up. It was on the script. I think most of the stuff he says allegedly is improvisations. Whether it's the first take. Now look at him shiver. So yes, obviously, the two Americans might be related in this. Spoilers. They got Christopher. I found it a bit slog. I have thought that was up. Yeah, there is a fox. They're all right. Oh, thank you. No prequels, please. What you growing in my garden? Weeds mostly. With some lucky heather over there, I can make some money off. Oh, he's got them sealed. There you go. Nice place. Thank you. We like it. Although, when we bought it 8 years ago, 10, yeah, there was no bushes or trees. They were just starting to grow. Your tart. Thank you. That there will feed us a blooming month. Yes, that nice gold pendant of his dad's. So yes, I think someone mentioned it in another stream. Where's this guy from? Little John. Yes, I do, mate. Oh, leaves are falling. Hang on. Oh, we got Dick Toys. Yeah, that's not. You didn't mean Dick Tracy. You meant Dick Toys. Let's play. Will it fit? Larry had them. Had them, Larry? Oh dear, disappointed. You need to get them back. Oh, there's pigeons and swifts in the sky. I gotta be careful. Plants of the garden we keep in Sweden. Oh, nice. Is that next to Dolph Lundgren's house? You don't, but in this film, yes, they are, and B, they're the only two American actors in it. Like, yeah, I think I remember this kid doing interviews at the time because he was picked out of thousands of kids to be in this film with Kevin Costner. It made the news. I think they cut out the line where they say the word bigger, taking things a bit too literally. Damn, we can't tell. So yes, he's drowning. I will give Costa props. That river is probably freezing, but he is probably wearing a wetsuit underneath it. Not that they're much good. I have been in cold water with one, and I try to think what it's like without them. The ninja ones, yes. Or the heroes. They have both. The ninja ones turned up in B&M and were cheaper. No worries. Everyone butchers my name. Bugger. Oh, I was going to say Bugger. What's bigger? I know there's because I'm so big line, but yes, Bugger would have. And you got the Somerset lass. And hello, my lover. Later on, who is just had a baby and is in the action. It's a cool villain. Oh, nice. It's too warm to think. Lightweight. Get a fan. Little John was in two of Cigar. That's why I think you mentioned it.
Is he still with us? Oh, he got him right in the. I think there's a scene. I think. Oh yeah, well, I remember when they enter the woods, being chased from out from Marion's place. The horse rears up and hits Kevin Costner in the face and broke his nose, but he carried on. Yeah, to be fair, I had to turn the film off as my AV system is a heat machine. Oh, Rambo 3 is a better stick fight, which was also cut in the UK. They left this one in the PG film, but the 18 certificate film, they had to cut it. The big lad who plays Tuck, wasn't he on? Yes, he was on our version of Whose Lines Is It? Anyway, and he is American or Canadian, one of them, both the same thing, aren't they? Or will be soon. Oh, I like Rambo 1, 2, and 3. Well, fourth Rambo is a bit of a slog. Yeah, if I am going to watch one, it's going to be 2 or 3, because I did watch On Come On Valor, and then that's a sort of Rambo Part 2 film. I will not rewatch the fifth Rambo. It's going to be a long time before I watch that. I was very disappointed in the cinema, even though we got the extended cut with the flood at the beginning. Yes. Yes, I knew his face was obviously the Seagal fans. One of them is where he stands up under the water and says, "I'll be buggered." Don't be skinned alive and buggered. Seagal is Robin Hood. Have you seen Kingy? Have you seen Kingy? That would work. Fanny? Yes. Oh, save it for the ladies. Yeah, why do they call you Bull? So, yes. Have times changed so much that a friend. There you go. Has English hospitality changed so much in 6 years that a friend of mine's not welcome? But he's a savage, sir. He is. But no more than you or I. Probably cut that line as well. All right. The new American 4K set of Rambo with it for the sound and the thirsty. They put the lasers mixers on. They even found the 70mm track for the second. Nice. Unfortunately, my sound system's terrible, so I would commit to tell the difference. Yes, it was like Blackadder for kids. I used to watch it, but not as much. Right, I'm going to say egos. Right. Agreed with Gambit on Rambo 4. It's a bit mostly because I have the CGI aversion. It is sadly, yes, a lot of obvious CGI. And it's hard to believe he had trouble getting money to make a Rambo or Rocky film. I don't even know if Rambo made much money in the cinema, the Rambo 4, or is it John Rambo, what probably called? Ah, yes. Rambo 1 was, 3 hours long, the original cut, and then was it Stallone almost quit everything, so that he was allowed to edit it down to 90 minutes. I think the director of that was Ted Kotcheff. I think he did Uncommon Valor, which I think there isn't too much CGI blood in the 4, to be fair. The 5th has more, yes. That end fight would have been amazing if it was all practical. Revenge and the Ninja has a fun stick fight with a girl who looks like she's gone commando. I don't know. I only saw it the other day because it's going to be in the Action and Movie Awards next week. But yeah. And although it's pretty longer pacing, I ended up on yeah. I hate CGI as well, but unfortunately, it's never going away because it is. You get the money for to do it after these days, don't you? Like, was it Supergirl has had 3 composers, 4 different endings, and they still haven't got anyone that says it's a great film. They said it's best ever. People say it's a good film. Basically, so that was basically Robin Hood in Today You Die. Oh, there you go. If I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be watching Seagal films. So Stallone didn't like the 3-hour version of First Blood and wanted it burn the negative. That's it. He really hated it, didn't he? Seagal is still in Russia, yeah, allegedly. And they promised Stallone that the film would be cut down to 2 hours for pacing. It's like, so how was it? Van Damme edited Bloodsport and Hard Target. Hard Target, which is the film we're going to be watching Tuesday night with Jeff. We've changed it from Death Warrant because Hard Target's more fun. Nothing is over. Nothing. Right. Finally caught up. So where are we? We are in the church. Oh, not in this one because we're with the witch, and I got to catch up with the VHS. So there's a scene. I think Robin does dress up in the famous red cloak as the peasant. I think it's the same in the '73 version. But yeah, so there's a bit later on where he rubs manure on himself, and the guard says, "Yeah, get away, you stink." So they put that at the end when he turns up for the fight at the end. But apparently it was originally here. That's why she says, "Take a bath" when she leaves, and then that's what he does. Yes, every film is 3 hours exactly, just because streaming hours counts, I guess. So if you're watching a film, you're going to watch 3 hour film, you're going to get over a 90-minute film, you're going to get twice the watch time. And they say, "Oh, look at our film. It's got all this watch time." But I watched Back to the Future earlier. I thought it was a 90-minute film. It's actually nearly 2 hours, but still a great film. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Every film now goes on for an age, but modern public have no attention span. It's madness. That is a good point. Yes, you put in even a TikTok that's more than 10 seconds, people are skipping it. But yeah, and a 3 hour film at the cinema. Because let's have a look at today's cinema. It's what's out. I think the only film I might actually see this year in the cinema is the Spider-Man one. Has anyone got any interest? See, Interstellar's Birdcage is coming out. Cinema, Armageddon, Edge of Tomorrow, The Martian. Yeah, so Ghost in the Shell, TV event preview is dubbed Evil Dead Burn, which I won't see. Paw Patrol with the dinosaurs. There's an Insidious. Is that Insidious 3? Oh, it doesn't tell me the times. Hang on. Let's just pick a film. Right. Toy Story. How long is that? Film details. 102 minutes. Yes, 90 minutes is ideal. 105 for something more substantial. Yes. Yeah. Have a bath. Yeah, was it like The Irishman was 3 hours? Yep, this is rearranged. The bit where he rubs shit on himself was supposed to be before this. Hence, yeah, having a bath, but then he has a bath and then rubs manure on him again. I'm not sure what the time of this film is because I think it takes him 6 months to get from the Middle East to the coast of Dover. Actually, it's getting a bit chilly out here. I've been riding horses before because horses exist in Sweden. I'm practically born here. There you go. Yeah, every movie incessantly prolonged by a 3 hour pacing. Exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh, I could watch this now. I could watch it another day. It's just like, yes, he did get his ass out as much as Van Damme, didn't he? I'm trying to think of others. I don't know. Was his ass in No Way Out? I don't think we actually saw anything in No Way Out of Sean Young, did we? I just realised my beard is pretty much like Rittman's in this. I have no idea if that's good or bad. Is it the same colour? You need the big mullet hair as well, greasy mullet hair, which of course is in Hard Target as well. It's all connected to my show. I even like Bloodsport because of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes, he's great. He has the charm. And then, yes, Chris Van Damme will be on the channel in a couple of weeks. He's a filmmaker in his own right. If they can't bear to part with, it's like they can't bear to part with that film. Yes, it's like all these films of the like Cobra and Nighthawks and Event Horizon, where the footage is gone forever. And those other films like the Friday the 13th and the other horrors was it My Bloody Valentine, where you just have VHS level footage, and now that's just it's all on the hard drive now. So Van Damme is the king of 4K disc. He practically all his good films are out that way. Showdown Little Toki, hour and a quarter. Well, I'm in and out. Well, yes, like I said, the Teenage Twins film I watched, which I should have known better, because it is just hardcore. It's supposed to be a horror, but it's just hardcore sex in it for an hour and a quarter, and then there's like 2 minutes of story where they're supposed to be raising the devil, but it doesn't work out that. It goes from sex scene. Oh, my mate's got the Necronomicon. Let's read from it. All right, let's shag on this pentacle. Let's have a gangbang on this pentacle. And the film ends because they fucked it up. It just ends, it doesn't. They said, oh no, we did it wrong. The end. Dance with Wolves is asked out, yes. I forget how short that is. It also survives the colour of my many films, that one, because of that. Yes, any day is a good day to watch Showdown. Yes, no retreat, no surrender. I was very shocked. I have the VHS, and I watched that for years, and then I watched the Blu-ray, which I thought, hang on, this doesn't feel right. Then I did a comparison video, and it's the whole middle section. Well, the opening titles are different. The whole middle section is it's completely arse around, so it's all different. Yes, Tiakura is a very big body double. Oh yes, on one hand it's not Tiakura, but do not Google Tiakura Playboy pictures because I will lose you for the night. Because you did do Playboy, and it's a very good one. Hey Kenneth, I'm in my garden, and I can see a swarm of gnats, big gnats in the background. Hopefully they'll stay at that end. Because I'll just waft this around a bit, my citronella candle, because they hate this, apparently. Right. Water, thank you, for the animal. Right, where are we? So Robin's hooding again, and then he just tips out all the vegetables on the fucking muddy floor. Cheers, Robin. No 4K derailed, not yet. It's getting a bit chilly. I might nip in for a jumper in a minute. Yes, there you go. 2 minutes of story is all that's needed. Well, the girls aren't actually that pretty, so yeah, I think I would prefer the story. And I didn't think they were twins. I guess they're twins, not identical twins. It's not called teenage identical twins. It's called they didn't look like teenagers either. Sorry, Rodent. I did advertise. I did also change it quite soon because I can't be bothered to stay up late tonight. But the action hasn't kicked in, so welcome, Rodent. Did you produce this song? Hang on. I can't see your name on it. Are you Roger John Mutt Lang, or Bob Clearmountain, or Nigel Green, or Michael Kamen? No, I don't see any other names that aren't credits, but it's from the motion picture Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, apparently. Right. Kickbox has two cuts as well. One the 4K, you get the other cut in Hasty. It's got the original voice from Sam. I have heard of that. Yes, he's got a very whiny voice. That's why they dubbed him, hasn't he? Something to drive fear to the populace. Maybe Loxy the Lethal or Reeking Robin. I want him dead by the full moon before the barons come back. Now so. And keep the stitches small. Right, where are we? Oh no, that's not where we're at. Are we behind or in front? Oh yeah, so this is where the witch is spying on him. So it's cut from the theatrical version. And then we get Robin hooding people. Right, have I? So yes, taking the church's gold. Was it 500 gold pieces for the capture of the villainous outlaw Robin Hood? Robin the Hood, sorry. So am I behind or I've been paying attention? Oh yeah, it goes to throw a knife. Look out, Robin! We should be fighting them, not fighting with ourselves. Yeah, there you go. Where are we? It's not bad. An arrow through the 1045. All right, here we go. way behind. Oh no. Okay, right. I got fried tuck. I can't tell if I'm behind or has everyone been paying attention? Yeah, I've missed shitloads. He's beating up the guards. Yeah, I'll catch up later. Does he get them out in water? Well, Triple Horn does, I think. You see bits of Triple Horn when the guy from Last Boy Scout tries to he sells her for some water. He wants the young girl, which goes dark very quickly. We're just flinging time till he got it. Yes, we are. Yes, such a great car showdown in Little Tokyo. I don't know if an extended cut would be worth it because it's pretty much in and out. It's not too long. Yeah, watch out for the long ones if I'm too tired. They will be early starts. If you have your notifications on, and hang on, let's do this the professional way. And I can't see it because the chat's going on. There you go. If you like and subscribe, and put the notification on with the bell, and it does something. All right. Is that staying there? Yeah, fuck it. Right. Remember the UK rental of No Cheat. Have it feeling like a rough cut or something. It's not, yeah, it's not the best quality picture either. My retail VHS. And I've lost my. They are very good pictures. Some of them look like airbrushed because it was that time, but yeah. Oh, not one of mine. 1991. I was still at school doing raves on the weekend. Right, what's happening in this? Where are we? So I don't know if my camera's playing up or the VHS is playing up. I think my connection is playing up. I will Google that. And, the other cut is better. The VHS one. Yes. Go. Right, where are we? I'm trying to see. Is this the big stunt that nearly killed the stuntman? All right, so is this the Prior Tuck one or is this the sexy daughter one? Right. I think I've seen about 5 different versions of this over the years. There's definitely 2 major versions, although the theatrical cut in the cinema and the VHS theatrical cut are different. Right, where are we? Is that Prior Tuck? Remember most versions of the kickboxer being missing the worthless toothpick scene. Ah, rampaging Robin would be better. I prefer reeking Robin, but yes. Right, what's going on? Did I stutter? It's like the Arrow Movies Week if we're watching on targets. Yes, dodging arrows. I did watch Contamination earlier, the Italian sci-fi horror. Just ridiculous films. Right, so we're back with the witch. Got a feeling it might not have been triple on as it's a reverse angle. It's always pondered where did Michael Douglas go into Triple Horn in Basic Instinct? That was not making love. Ah, yes, Death Wish 2 was notorious for the BBFC shortening when it came out. Well, that's a bit more serious. Fair. Yeah, that cut from the core frame, that cut on the 4K from the American is actually has that version. Remember that it's only standard def on the blue included Blu-ray, but it's better than nothing. Right, so there's right. Is this where he talks? Yes. Oh, Death Wish 2 has never been uncut over here. I guess. So yes, there's Yeah, it's a stunt where the runaway train carriage goes into the river and the Robin jumps off the back into the river. I think that could have almost went wrong. No, it's a very different film for. No worries. John Woo's Hard Targets. Yeah, yes, because Nowhere to Run didn't go over well because he didn't kick anyone. He's always trying to do something different, as we saw in the show the other night. To be fair, that scene with the maid does go on too long. We get the point with yes, it could have just cut to them shutting the door. She's in trouble. But yeah, good evening, Jesse. Yeah, that's it. I don't mind the song now, but I couldn't listen to it in '91 because. But yeah, 17 weeks in the UK charts. I've never heard how long it stayed in the American charts. Actually, I'd look it up, but it'd probably kill my internet. Let's have a look. Wiki. Thing. There's also a song, isn't it, called "Everything I Do Is Driven by You" by Brian May, isn't there? Bryn Adams, lovely boy. Right, here we go. The single was released on June 17th, 1991, so pretty much the same time. Okay, recorded in March in London. It's a soft rock. It's 6 minutes 34 for the video version, or 4 minutes 6 seconds, like for the single version. Producer Robert Martin Lang. In the United States, it topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 7 weeks and stayed at #1 for 17 consecutive weeks in the UK. There you go. 15 million copies worldwide. It's one of the best-selling singles of all time and it's been covered by hundreds of singers. Right. Hello, Jesse. Yeah, Ricky Roberts is like someone who smells. Yeah, that's a better name for him then, isn't it? Right. So where are we? Bringing. Is this? Can't tell if I'm behind or ahead. It's all just woodlands. I think I'm behind. Well, this is where he teaches them all to fight. Right, I think there we go. Near enough. They expected more action from Hard Target, but they were left disappointed by the deep message that John Woo wanted to convey them. Yes, John Woo was always trying to fight Van Damme, trying to make a different film. Then they had to edit it. I think we got a cut version in the cinema, and then retail got the uncut version. But yeah, who knows? The public wants different things. They say, "Oh, it's just Van Damme kicking people again." He says, "Well, I tried to make something different. You didn't like it." Contamination is a blast. Yes, it is. People get infected and then it explode. Yeah. Yes, we want to see Jean-Claude kick ass. He does do a lot of great action stunts in that one, though. Yeah, stands this day. Had to go shop buy a single back then. Most says a week. #1 is so impressive. Yeah, because I didn't have. Where were I? I'd had to go to my my small town had a record shop, and that's where I had to order anything I wanted. So I ordered. I remember ordering Alien and Aliens VHSs, but then I don't. I think I used to go to. I can't remember. W.H. Smith's probably in Carmarthen, which was a good 50 minutes drive to get there. Cat in the 17, Hawkeye, Green Arrow, yes. But yeah, it's right. Like, I mistook you for common criminals. Keeps kicking Custer in the face. I think a lot of records from the old days will never be being considered. Everything is done online now. Yeah, you could tell me I look it up and I see a song that's like now 50 million downloads or views. And I think I've even bloody heard of it. Or the person singing it. I do like. There's one song from The Weeknd. He's done some synth style song, and I can't remember what it's called, but that's a good one because of the synth style, of course. Yeah, when Death Wish 2 came out in the UK, the British censors had wanted to trim it. Yeah, It is very impressive. I think Bohemian Rhapsody was a big hit, and it wasn't supposed to be. That's why I never watched John Clough and want to see him do kicks and not cry. Yeah, he does. It is a drama. Let's have a look. So yeah, so you can see when Friar Tuck gets hit by the tree, it taps him, and then he knows it's his cue to go down. It just goes, it moves slightly, and then he goes. Whoa! The thing is, you get to week 14, and who's still going? Oh bugger! I need to go buy that single. I've not got it yet. Yes, who was buying it? That's the trouble. Everyone complained about this song being in the charts and said, "Oh my god, it's number one again." It's like, who was buying it by weeks 10 at least? Some. Oh, he's biting Costner's legs. Ah, no, yeah. It was not, yes, Canon Films. I think 10 to Midnight was better received. I don't think Barry Norman didn't like Death Wish 2. No, the Nats are here. It's about 6 of them. Yes, Van Damme and Street Fighter. I'm going to kick that villain Bison's ass. Yes, he doesn't fight. But yes, he couldn't win, could he? Because what was Seagal doing? He was mid-90s. He was still, yeah, he was doing Under Siege 2 and stuff, wasn't he? He had to go. Did he? I guess Fire Down Below was one of his most serious roles, less fighting maybe. Oh, I've been to Nottingham, but I've never seen any archers, just pints. Yes. I don't think I've been to Nottingham. I've been to York. Yes, by 1991, I go to Acid House club parties. Yes, I'm club bangers in a field in Essex, so I wasn't buying Brian Adams. So, Mariah Price, Ian knows me so well. Yes, any rave on a Saturday night. Yes, I had to listen to the radio to find out on a secret frequency of where the rave would be. And then Ewan McGregor was there selling E. Oh, there we go. Yes, Friar does redeem himself later. He kills the bishop. So, yeah, and he becomes friends with the Moor. What type of name is Akeem anyway? Cornish? Moorish. I meant to write deep message. I did assume yes. Shh. Blinding that was. He's a good. He's a good. Have you done any songs on the level of He's a good? Ebenezer Good, Rodent? I doubt it. Yep, give us some. Yeah, that's why the quest isn't so good. It's just it is a remake of Bloodsport. It's just there's all the extra bits that make unnecessary. Just make it a fight film. Mr. Blobby song, yes, and fucking the idiots that bought the Crazy Frogs ringtone for £10. At least, yes, right said Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Oh, Mr. Blobby was number one in '93. Yes, We Cannot Talk. Although we had Roland Rat, Star Trekking, Terminator 2's Arnie song. Which one's on the left? The one next to. Just grab them. The editing and the timings of the shots. Ah. Right, where are we? Is this? Oh yeah, I am actually on time. So yes, take me to Robin Hood. Hey, there's Fletch. I remember tuning into Top of the Pops tonight when I watched Michael Jackson's Black or White video. So much hype, exactly. I was there for Thriller when it came. I think people said Channel 4. I always thought it was BBC One, but obviously I'm stupid. But yes, big thing. Michael Jackson's new videos premiering, and then we get black and white, and yeah, oh look, it's Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, and then each release went down from that, Dangerous and all that. Seagal at least never really attempted comedy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, he did attempt comedy so well that they had to hide it from the world because he was so funny, and all comedians would no longer be needed. As I was typing, the timing of the shots, some lovely longer edits, really elevates this movie, I think. Yes, there you go. There's some poor bastard naked in a bloody quarry with a waterfall in England in, I think it was autumn to winter they filmed this. So poor bastard. Not even a wetsuit. Robin, we have visitors. By association, Kevin Costner spent 26 weeks at number one in 1991 to 93 with yes, of course, Whitney Houston's and a cover of Tits McGee, I'm going to say, but and Barbara Windsor, but it's not Jolene. Come on, tell me, but yes, Whitney Houston's cover, which is probably better than the original because the original sounds like a country song. Ooh, I didn't see that, but most films got banned in Saudi Arabia. If you look at any film that came out, it says came out in 1985 or 91, and then Saudi Arabia video premiere in 2012. Mr. Bobby kept Meatloaf and take that off the top spot. It's bad enough that Shut Up in Your Face kept Vienna off. No song could be possibly on the level of them. He's so good. I did try to karaoke that one time, but obviously I should have practiced. Hey, Arja, yes, this is a good movie. So yes, one of the biggest films of '91, as we've said. But '91, what a year! Because we had the top 10 earlier, which always surprises me that where is it? Yeah, Hook made 190 million, but still wasn't considered as much as a success I thought it would be, because it was beaten by City Slickers. But somehow Fried Green Tomatoes at 11, it made 82 million. There's a film you don't hear of, Cape Fear, which has just been remade as a TV series this year, 35 years later. You've got Turtles 2 at 13, Backdraft 14, Star Trek 6, Prince of Tides, JFK. So you had two films in the top 20 that year. Hot Shots, What About Bob, 101 Dalmatians re-release, Last Boy Scout at 21, My Girl, Boys in the Hood, Doc Hollywood, Bugsy, New Jack City, Rocketeer, Thelma Louise, Point Break, Regarding Henry at 30, Fisher King, Out for Justice at 32, The Doctor, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Dead Again, Soap Dish, Freddy's Dead at 37, White Fang, The Doors, King Ralph, 40, Curly Sue, Dying Young, Grand Canyon, Jungle Fever, Double Impact at 45, LA Story to See, Necessary Roughness, The Hard Way, and Other People's Money. 50, Don't Tell Mum, The Babysitter's Dead, Problem Child, yeah. And I could go on, and I will, because Lionheart is at 56. Oscar Stallone, 23 million. Made less than Van Damme's film. Pure Luck, Own It Lonely, Ricochet, FX2, House Party 2, Mortal Thoughts only made 18 million. Hudson Hawk made less than Mortal Thoughts this year with 17 million. Neverending Story beat Hudson Hawk. Neverending Story 2, sorry. Billy Bathgate, which also has cameo as such by Bruce Willis at 72. More Connery with Highlander 2 at 73, because I think he just finished filming in Argentina, and that's why he turned up in this. He had time. Madonna's Truth or Dare at 78. Child's Play 3 at 79. All I Want for Christmas at 82. Ernest Scared Stupid at 85. Perfect Weapon 86. Drop Dead Fred at 87, because Rick Mail was offered a role in this, but he decided to take Drop Dead Fred instead. Career Opportunities, everyone remembers that one, at 90. And my mate Bill Duke's Rage in Harlem at 94. Demi in The Butcher's Wife at 96. I think isn't she blonde and psychic in that one? Stone Cold at 100 with Warlock at 101. Nothing But Trouble at 105. Yikes. The Phil and Rainbow A4 paper with reasons why the quest is not good. Oh, I went to drink my candle then. Oh, Bob the Builder. That's probably a rodent one. Star Trek, it was 87. Bloody hell. I do have that on a 7-inch. Good evening, Jay. Oh, we found a great movie. If you're free next weekend, Jay, I'm doing Shannon Sundays. I think I'm doing, what am I doing? Whatever. Smut I watched the other day, which has not just her in all together, a lot of ladies. Animal Instincts 2. Where did Marion's fighting skills disappear after the gimp suit? Yes. It seems to forget that she was beating Robin Hood up. And yeah, I did think they would continue that. But then people would scream woke. Thomas, yep. Happy Father's Day to the dads. And anyone with a dad or without a dad that was passed on, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, so do not talk to the little girl. Keep your heathen words away from the ears of the innocent, or you'll answer to me. I got kicked out of a snooker club once for putting Bob the Builder on the jukebox. Big box, little box, cardboard box, isn't it? I don't know. I tried to avoid it when it came out. It's definitely not the worst novelty song. Oh dear. Definitely deserved. Hey, there he is. There's the doctor. What is the Rothschild of Western drinking tonight? Looks up a crest. Of course, it's a gin and tonic. Good evening, doctor. It's a nice summer evening in Western Supermare. So it's the drink of choice. Yeah, she only kicked off because she does fuck all to fight off the sheriff later, does she? Really? She does. Oh, she does get him killed. She does burn him with a candle in his face to distract him. Dolly Parton, Dolly Parton. Yes, everyone's fucking clever when they're not live. Hollywood don't do long takes anymore. There's an unbroken shot, Daniel and Maggie in Karate Kid, which must be at least 5 minutes. Oof, never. Phoebe telling Forever People by the Shaman is still a classic after 2 bottles of red. Yes, a Jet 2 holiday to Magaluf, and it comes on the stereo and all inclusive. Would rather listen to Mr. Probably than that shite today. Certainly getting that way. Hook, Star Trekking song was fun. I do like that one. I can sing that one. Hook is actually a terrible movie. I've never liked it. I was very disappointed when I saw it in the cinema. I thought it looks nice, and it's filmed on the same sets as Wizard of Oz because they needed the biggest sets they could find. But everyone's annoying, more annoying than me. Yeah, how the hell does Cape Fear need a TV series? Yeah, because I think I only got quarter an hour in. I might continue just to see if it gets better, but you can tell they're setting up a lot of drama within the family because in the film he's got one daughter, isn't it, Charlotte Lewis, but in this they've got a son who's got problems, and then they got a daughter who they're ignoring because the son's taking all the boring. Hold a chicken in the air, stick a deck chair up your nose, and pretend your name is Keith. Yes, spitting image. No, I bought it. There you go. Terminator 2 was number 1. Well, see, according to my facts, well, it depends on which country you're in, but it says worldwide in 91, Beauty and the Beast was the top film by making $250 million. Terminator 2 made $200 million, and Robin Hood made $165 million. But that's according to, I don't know, Box Office Tracker. That's where I get my chart shows from, so I'm assuming we have to take it as legit. Yes, Roden, you're in trouble if you are. Oh, no. Well, 87, I think, yeah. He said he was too young for the. He's a good. A bit early for him, yes. 98 to 2000 was his time when music died. Now, that was 1980, December 31st, 1989, music died. Yes, why does like keep trying comedy? Yes, with Oscar in 91. I saw that in the cinema. I don't mind Oscar, but it's just not that funny. It's entertaining, but Marissa Tomei looks lovely in it. So yeah, well, I think Oscar's a lot better. Oscar and Stop All My Mama Shoot is a lot better than Junior. And I'm not the biggest fan of twins either. because Arnie succeeded with Win. I guess Sly had to prove he could be funny too. Yes, the bloody rivalry. If only we could go back in time, we wouldn't kill Hitler. We'd get Sly and Stallone together in '86. Yeah, Rhinestone. I watched that for the first time last year. I'm going to say it was awful, awful. Freddy Krueger have a right to 100 casts a day. Was it 100 maniacs? Yeah, son of 100 maniacs who splashed in the nun that night. Hudson Hawk was more infamous than Chesney Hawks. Ah, bless Chesney. I think we went to see him live a few times because my wife loved him. But like I said, poor bastard's done hundreds of songs, but only anyone knows is one of them. 3 comedies, tried and he failed. Still wanted a paycheck. So yeah, because that's why we got Over the Top. Yeah, see, Oscar. Don't mind watching Oscar. I never put it on unless. So yeah, my son, he's a little baby. Isn't he wonderful? He runs off into the dark woods carrying this newborn baby, and even if it's just the actor carrying it, where's he gone? It's dark out there. Oh, had never heard of Oscar until it was mentioned. Yes, that's the trouble. I think it was in a Box Office America. I think it had 2 weeks in the top 10 because that's what Sly's power was back then. But oh, Bob the Builder wasn't one of mine. I left the industry in November 2000. Bob was released about 6 weeks later. I just missed that one. All right, we'll let you off. Yes, maybe Sly needed an Ivan Reitman, but then Junior kind of spoils that theory. Oh, I saw Junior in the cinema. I thought it was all right, but then I watched it a few years ago, and I thought, oh my god, this is really bad. See, I can tolerate my mum will shoot, but it goes insane in the third act. Yeah, because they have to get him to say the line and put him in a situation. Oh, Will Scarlett watch the dance with Marion and get fingered in her, but Robin snatches her away. You ain't watching FIFA on Father's Day. I haven't watched a World Cup since '91, Italian 90. And I don't even know. Oh, I think I was at a friend's house and I fancied his sister. But anyway, the place only had themselves to blame as they actually have involved the builders an option on said jukebox. That is true. I don't think you get an option, but you can probably have access to take it out. It's the iconic shot. Hang on. Which I think is on the US VHS. Could be wrong. Judge on TV in about 3 minutes. Oh, there you go. Mike's here. Good evening, Michael. Get back to doing the quiz. She checks Candlelight and Alan, and that's about it. Yeah. And then, while I remember, because I don't think it's not even in the extended cut, it goes from Alan's, the sheriff's got sick all of down him. He goes from one scene where they're fighting, and that's when he's covered in sick. I don't think I've ever seen a scene. I could be wrong. I could have just missed it the other night watching the extended cut. But I've never seen him actually be sick. I don't know if they cut it out and they just left him, but they couldn't cut him out for being covered in it. Good evening, Michael. Yes, it's campy and kind of slows the pace. Yes. Another one is too long. Right, anyone know how long this film's left? Oh shit! If you're watching the extended cut, an hour. Yes, Age Jet 2 to Magaluf when he appears. That's the level. Scousers. Although Weston's been full of brummies today, which is unfortunate. This is the way we watch it. Oh, it's so clean. There are some nice scenes. I give it that, but it is just I can't remember. It's a slog for me to get through. I just don't enjoy it. But it's certainly better than what was it, Wendy and Peter, isn't it, from the Disney a few years ago? When they're not Lost Boys, they're something else. Oh, Charlotte Lewis. I forget what that was about. Yes, Wide Escape. Yeah, a miniseries exactly. Well, it's probably this is the thing. They make these TV shows, but they don't make them a miniseries. They make them a series. So there was it the Day of the Jackal? I think it's getting a second series. I think. Hang on, by the film's rules, and the Jackal. Who's for this one? What's the frequency, Kenneth? But Ocean Software were got it was like decided to do a comedy at the early 90s. Yeah, I think this film had two games. I'm thinking, did it have an adventure game and a jumping game? Someone will tell me. Yeah, yeah, like Cape Fear 62 and Cape Fear 91 are sufficient. That is true. Street Fighter, yes, we get Street Fighter again this year, and the Mortal Kombat. I haven't seen Mortal Kombat 2 yet. I haven't heard good things. Prince of Thieves is fantastic. We found a film Mike likes. Jesus Christ. Yes, we've said that many times. Right, Slater was nominated for Worst Supporting Actor in 92 Golden Raspberry Awards for his American Adventure. His acting has been dubious, bar bump up the volume. Yeah, he is doing nothing special here. Hired thugs, the Celts. I think the lead Celt we see. Oh, I think he might just be in the extended cut. He might be just in the woods scene. Is Pat Roach, the legend? But I don't know if he was because he wasn't in. I thought he was too poor. He did film a fight with Indian Last Crusade, but they cut it out. So I can't remember when he got poorly. Yeah, and I've never bothered with Oscar, so it looks shit. Oh, Oscar, not yeah. It's I can't recommend it, but if you want to watch it, you might enjoy it. It's the side characters are funnier than Stallone because Stallone's just like the straight man, and he's just bouncing off all these other characters. He rocks up in Star Trek 6 briefly. He seems out of place. Yes, I was in the cinema. I thought because he's in shadow in the door, speaking to is it Captain Kirk or is it Sulu? I said, yep, I recognize that voice. And it's because his mum is Mary Jo Slater. She was a casting director. And she did that film, so she probably had a part for him, and he's probably a fan. Yeah. Oh, correct. Kindergarten Cop is better. Trouble is, Kindergarten Cop's over 2 hours as well. That's why I can never get over. Right, where are we? It's all gone dark again. So on the theatrical extended cut, we're getting a scene with all the barons in robes because they seem to forget about that in the theatrical cut that they're devil worshippers, or are they actual devil worshippers? It's never actually said. It's like Batman Begins there, right? Slater is in a good interview with the vampire, yes, because he's only in it for 60 seconds. He's only in it because was it River Phoenix died, and they needed a quick replacement, and Christian Slater said he'd do it, and then donate his money. 60-second fluff. Kindergarten Cop is the only comedy that Arnie filmed that's okay. Twins and June I can't stand. See, I know. Yeah, I put Kindergarten Cop does go proper thriller in the beginning and end, doesn't it? But just say I'm the party pooper. This is my favorite. Look at that little baby. Yeah. Terminator the comedy of errors. Yeah. What about Dark Fate then? Oh, we're still no between Belgium and Iran. Keep us posted, Kenneth. That's the trouble with football games. They're so boring. It's like that Simpson joke. So they're just passing it to each other in the middle. Last action hero I like, but I would have preferred to see a Jack Slater film, to be honest. I am the same. Every time I watch it, I think I really love the Jack Slater parts. But then by the time he comes into the real world, it's like, ugh. And I remember so disappointed in the cinema when I saw it. He's going through the newspaper. Right, who shall I get? Dracula or this? He said, oh, they're going to have loads of cameos. Nope. I mean, it's just worse than awful. It doesn't start off well, but has there ever been a funny gangster film? Was it Johnny Dangerously with Michael Keaton? I watched it once. I think I didn't like it. Wise Guys. Is that Danny DeVito? He's not a doomer. Where's Jeff? But Terminator 2 and Terminator 2 good. Yes, that's why I'm representing Terminator 1 here because my team. I did have several T-shirts from Terminator 2, and I did buy another one for the Terminator 2 video I did, but I got the wrong size. I think it's an original one as well, which is just, I think it's the Arnie half face, Arnie half robot. Belgium and Dyer. Yeah, it's how is how is it, these Iran and Italy, Belgium in them, but not Italy, and they've added 10 or 12 extra bloody teams. Yeah, Junior is atrocious. Watch Party, you say, Miles? Bugsy Malone. I was thinking of Bugsy Malone, but because it's kids, I didn't think and want to mention it. But that might be the only one that I haven't seen that in years either. So you wanna be a boxer? Snatch and Lock, Stock, Miles. Yes, but they're British, so we do everything better. I'd rather see women get pregnant, man. Oh, not offensive to my woke channel. I dread to think how many cancer treatments and CT scanners and everything were spent, wasted, not bought because the NHS had to redo all their documentation to say uh, lactating person instead of woman or something like that. And they had to just bin everything and refund it. Yes, I do not. After being at the birth of my son, I do not want to get pregnant. Ooh, fine. Oh, Mastrantino more attractive here than in Scarface. Me too. She's, I don't know, she's too skinny, I think. But she looks quite shapely in this one. And of course, she just survived the abyss. All right, Junior is the worst film. Well, of what I've seen anyway, I've seen practically all of them. So, Junior, I don't think I could even do it as a watch party. I don't know. There's no mileage in it, is there? Kung Fu Hustle is a funny movie with gangsters in it. That is true. I love that. His early work. Oh, 1990 World Cup final, Germany versus Argentina. I wanted to. I was going to do a video, but anything with FIFA, anything WWE or F or whatever it is these days, is instantly blocked. 5 seconds, one frame, not done. 'Cause I've got a video of the 1990 World Cup. I thought we funny to do a commentary on, but no, can't do it. Uh, she's far better here because, but I suppose Scarface is meant to be a broken woman. Yes, it's very sad what happens. My nipples are very sensitive. Maybe yes. No, your nipples are always sensitive, Miles. Netherlands beat Sweden last night or yesterday. Jeff will be happy. I don't know that. I don't think he follows football. Physics, it's a boring final, that one. Klinsmann dives for a penalty. Well, I was thinking that the only thing I know is every time England advance anywhere in any football, European or World Cup, it's always, oh, we've got to this semi-final or quarter-final. We're going to win. England's coming home starts playing everywhere, and then they think they're out on penalties in the after a long extended game. You think, if I was the manager, I would have them practicing penalties from day one of starting fucking training. They've never actually lost a game other than penalties, as far as I know. Oh, the West Germans have got great kids. I'm assuming the witch is actually played by a sexy lady or something. That's how it normally turns out. I don't think. I think she was an old crone in real life. But here we are. Here's the Celts. I love how they're presented as mad, dirty people. I think is that Roach on the horse there. To the trees. Yeah. I don't. So they set up the Celts to come in, and then you use the old blind man to find the place. But then the merry men win the fight against the Celts because they take to the trees and start using arrows. But then the sheriff just uses fiery arrows and cannons. He said, "Well, you didn't need the Celts, then, did you? You could just burn the place down." But that's just my opinion. We all like a bit of Snatch. Yes, I always prefer Snatch over Lockstock. But oh, there you go. So this is I gotta speed up. So Robin rescues the baby. Fanny, where's my Fanny? You know, nor have I. I'm way behind. Oh, on Biker Grove, PJ got blinded so they could record the Poundland Shaman song complete with shades. Right, so yes, where are we? Robin's been the hero. She's, yeah. Yeah, Robin's in trouble. Yeah, they're escaping. There is flaming arrows going up, which is quite good. So yeah, the Robin's rope is on fire and he drops. No, that's where I am, so I gotta catch up. Right, there we go. I caught up. And then, is he dead? Junior gave me sympathetic pain. Which reminds me a bit in Zelda from Pet Cemetery. Yes, she does have that look. On Peter Pan movies. Peter Pan or Pan? I definitely prefer Pan. The other one has a too much slapstick. I can't remember. Which is the Hugh Jackman one? I think I've got one on VHS that's called Peter Pan, but I don't think that's the Jackman one, is it? It's going to be too early for that. The last episode of Biker Grove is incredible. It's meta. The cast work out it's a show, so they try to write a script. No. Really, Miller did a video on it. I never watched Biker Grove. Couldn't stand the Northerners. Slater had been in very bad things. One of them was that Cameron Diaz, or am I thinking of? Where did you hear such lies? From your old hand, milady. Oh, Juliet Lewis has a band. Ah. The next game of this film is all right. Ah, I knew I could vision. Couldn't remember if it was on Commodore, and I think Terminator 2 was that on Commodore. Wouldn't seem a huge Slater fan, but I have always found him quite watchable. Yes, he's always entertaining. Like I said before, I've seen him do One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in London, and I saw Pump Up the Volume in the cinema. Yes, Broken Arrow. He is in a Rennie Harlin film called Mindhunters with Val Kilmer, but both of them are just cameos, basically. They get killed off at the beginning. Spoilers. Why is it that as soon as a success movie gets shown, there has to be a miniseries made? Exactly. It's the same, like everything's a musical. We got Beetlejuice the musical, we got stuff like that. Everything's a musical. Back to the Future the musical. People say they're good, but who can afford to go them? Such as Cape Fear, exactly. It's like, I don't know. I guess because there's no money in cinema films anymore. Before anyway, I wasn't going to ask because it's before your time, I think. I think working his way through Bewitched, like we all would. Yeah, the miniseries Cape Fear looks. I know they've sex reversed his lawyers. That Emily, no, whatever her name is, the woman character now. So they're probably going to make the husband useless bastard against Katie, and that's where it looks like it's going. It could be not wrong, but it's Sulu. Thank you. Psych. Drop the mic. And remember the toys for Prince of Thieves, they were repurposed He-Man toys and repurposed Star Wars Plus. Yep. I don't remember them. I don't think I ever saw any of them anywhere. Only on American commercials. Oh yeah. So there's Alan Rickman talking to these children he's gonna have killed if she doesn't marry him. So yet this young girl, I had a very sad childhood. I'll tell you about it sometime. I never knew my parents. It's amazing I'm sane. But apparently he had to meet the kids first. And apparently he's very good with child actors and stuff like that, puts them at ease and stuff, and then they had to cut away then because she was laughing. I've only seen Psycho 98 once, and that was last year for the first time, just to give it a chance. I was going to do a comparison video because I've heard they're pretty much scene for scene remakes, but it wasn't that much. But you do get to see Anne Heche's asshole in the shower scene, if that's your thing. I think, yeah, I might be doing, hopefully get back on track with the Hitchcock. So I missed it in June, which I haven't got time, but we'll be back. And we might do Psycho for October, and then High Anxiety for December. Psycho 98 was one of the date movies I went on. You and your date movies. I know. I like how edgy in Kindergarten Cop is for basically a kid's film. A Lost Art. Exactly. He shoots the bad guy. There's threatening kids. What's this? Morgan Freeman's seeing a shadow in the. I don't know where this light is coming from. This backlight of Robin Hood, but I'm for it. The trailer for Psycho 88 was great. Movie Psycho. Oh, 98, sorry. Yeah. Trailers lied. Oh, KPS 62. Prince of Thieves is so old it couldn't get a faithful SNES video game. Danny Elfman is much wealthier than Brian Adams. Ah. I know I did. That's what I remember. Did I do a Prince of Thieves time capsule? I remember putting the video game in, and the video game music was there. Even though it's 8-bit or 16-bit, it was copyrighted. Sorry to keep you hanging about, he says to the people hanging in the torture chamber. Right. This is why you don't need to remake a movie that was great from the beginning. Yeah, remake something rubbish, like Prince of Tides. And I am shit. How did I get like an hour behind the chat? Right, let's crack on. I thought I was caught up to date. Obviously refreshed when I wasn't looking. Right, here we go. Yes, Dark Fart. It always makes you laugh. Alan Rickman was close friends with Rubio X and playwright Peter Barnes and a branch of Pizza Express. I think it was Pizza Hut. Yes, but they wanted to improve the terrible dialogue, but it worked. Right, let's I have to skip this. I think Adams is richer than Elfman. Yeah, I wonder what the level is. Yeah, Ishtar for one. They used one of the Star Wars big dudes for fried suck. Yeah, so he either improvised or he already had an idea what he's going to say, because I don't think he had it actually written down. Maybe Belgium versus Congo would be worse than Netherlands versus the Germans. Yeah. Yes, they tried Red Sonja. I did watch the recent remake and it was quite bad. And Martin Universe. I haven't seen that yet, so I can't comment. Too long. Yes. Oh, someone knows the Glamorian Guard. Yeah, I needed those lines rescripted. I gave credit to Esther. Yes, she was good back in the day. Right. Yes, very controversial. Well, no, I don't think it's controversial now. 5 years ago, yes. No, maybe Alucard channel we could do. I only know from the wrestler. Skynet has the invisible touch. Do you know? Rickman did a film in Manchester where he's locked in a room and I've gotten the title. Don't think it got beyond the VHS. Rickman was just after Die Hard. He was in Calendar Man with Kevin Kline. I think Mr. Antonio was in that one. I could be wrong. I think it's called Closetland. Yeah. Garbage Pail is wonderfully abysmal. It's not wonderful at all. I sat through it once back in the day and half years ago, but that's the last I've seen. You can get away with it sometimes. If you have audio and video, of course, it's going to be down. That's why I can't do a Labyrinth time capsule, because the whole making of from back in the days, with whoever released one of the big companies, put it on their Blu-rays, and now they've got it on YouTube. You can watch it, but I can't use it because it's blocked. So I might not have that out. Oh dear. Oh, it is called Closet Land. There you go. Come on. Bloody candle's not working. Oh, there you go. So Will Scarlet is back, but he got whipped to make him look like. That's it. It's Gerald McCubbin who was Marple. Thank you. I knew I recognised. I couldn't be bothered to look it up. Thank you, Ian. Right. Pat Roach, I think it's Head Cult. He's the guy that fights Indiana Jones 3 times, or unfortunately was cut from Fanny. Fanny. No, Fanny, I won't leave you. Never leave good Fanny, people. Never leave good Fanny. Basically, James Cameron nicks the entire idea of Robin and Basil Blue. Sort of, yes. I will let you have that one. He was Oaken Spaceman and King Arthur, and yes, I loved that film as a kid. It still holds up. My dad's turned into a goose. That is true. Bless him. Yes, Avatar's Dancing with Wolves, In Space, or Fern Gully. That has Christian Slater in it. Yes, that would be unexpected. I haven't bothered with the last Avatar. I only watched the second one at home. I watched the first one in the cinema. I was like, ooh and ah, and then I thought, hang on, there's a lot of movies and ahhing here, but there's not much happening. God bless you, Fanny. Yes, yes, the British love their fannies. Not that they've ever seen one. Yes, I never recognised Pat Roach because he always looks totally different. And he's covered in makeup and a big hat in this. What's his name in Damn, I'll be the same Pat. He's lying. Only Avi the same. There you go. Oh, Jimmy Nail was in that as well. Yes. Wouldn't Broken Arrow will be a better film without Slater? I think so. And I don't mind him. Yeah, it could be anyone. It didn't have to be Slater, did it? Because John Travolta's basically the bit people remember. Yes, he yes he was painted brown out of turban, then gets crushed. Ain't no doubt. Hard to believe. Yes, everyone remembers Morons from Outer Space, though. Of course, I think Roach was the horny munch in Conan 2. I think that was Andre the Giant, wasn't it? I seem to remember. Yeah. I was just trying to think about Ripman in another film where he starred with Sigourney Weaver, Karen Moss, Snowcake. It's rather good. Yeah, surprising lack of Rickman films because it was it Die Hard, Calendar Man, Quigley Down Under, this, and Love Actually. Are the only ones that spring to mind. It's like that was quite shocking when I saw that. I thought, hang on, is that supposed to be there? And Truly Madly Deeper. That was that before Die Hard or just around the same time? I haven't never seen it. I do have one VHS. Similar to the bit in Die Hard 3 when he thinks Bruce died in the Great Crash and he emerges. Yes, it is, isn't it? Same light behind him and shadows. Truly was a British ghost, as in Patrick Swayze's ghost, as in the film with Patrick Swayze. It's boring as fuck, you see. Doctor knows me. Although I did watch Teenage Twins earlier, Doctor, so you'd be proud of me. Oh, which has the better train crash? Both use models, don't they? Which are very convincing. So I will give them that. But oh, that's it. What's her name? Is it she's the daughter of the guy, the bad guy from Raw Deal. Right. Money Train, a good train crash. 95 was epic train crash. Yeah, that's it. Julia Stevenson. I think I never watched Julie Maddy because I never found her attractive, but so it's not the one I was thinking of. Rickman was an actor smart enough to pass on Last Action Hero. Yes, because is it Charles Dance had T-shirts made where he'd wear them saying cheaper than Rickman. I want to see some dancing, so he's all happy. He's got his money. Oh, there he is. He's rubbing the shit in him there, right? So that's where we're at. We are in the home straight here. So I'll wait and not to do a break on this one. Yeah, just found out his with the witch is his mother in this one. So this ending is pretty epic though, where they set up and then the plan goes to shit because Slater gets found out. And then of course the music's right. And who did the music? Michael Kamen, that's what we said earlier. I always thought it sounded what was that? Oh, that was a big moth. But it was very low. See, I've seen Money Train a couple of times. I saw it when it came out and last year. And it's just there's like 3 stories happening and none of them go anywhere. It's like there's a serial killer setting fire to people, and then there's the romance story with J Lo, and then they're going to rob the train. Yeah, I think Rickman was too good. Charles Dance knew what was required, and I love how what's his name? Morgan Freeman is a leper shrouded in white. Is this one of your fingers? You would have made a good death. Yeah. That's actually no Charles Dance camping at worse than he did in Golden Child. Brother Nupsy must be old family. Nope, he did, but the director said you probably shouldn't. He did have coaching stuff and everything, they said, but yeah, they just said it's a lot easier if you don't bother. I think this can get away with it. I don't know if the Odyssey can get away with modern speak. Yeah, I think he just really told to stop it. It's not like a carry-on film, maybe. Charles Dance is great, but he always seems to be a star and shit. Wasn't he in the Ali G film? Oh, I've never seen that. I never liked Ali G, even as just an interview. I always fancied Mary Elizabeth. Oh, such wonderful cheekbones and that. And the only one that takes the proceedings seriously. That she does. I think I prefer him with this US accent. Attempting a UK twang would have been too distracting. Yeah, I don't know, because if he was born in Nottingham, we'd have to go for that. I think. Yeah, everyone forgets about it quickly. It might be one of Selleck's better films as well. Ooh, Pretty Sky Tonight. But the Nats have found me. Let's make me smell better. Maybe I smell too good. It's in the famous Psycho shower scene when she drops to the floor, and then yeah, it does a shot of her backside, and you see everything all the way up. She's got lovely hair, Mary, like Bonham Carter, I bet, who's my favourite celeb. Yeah, I am jealous. There you go. The shower scene, yeah. As she drops, you get the camera bird's eye view, and you get a view of the bird's eye. Not. Yes, that was. I did see that about 94. Hang on. Every now and then I watch a good film in amongst the camel movies and ninja shite. You need a palette cleanser, don't you? Right, here we go. This is where they set up. They're gonna hang the kids and everything. Quickly down under bar by Die Hard on his Rickman's best roles. Yeah, he was very good. Lynch him. Why is there always someone that brings eggs and tomatoes to a speech? Marshall looks the girl I fancied at school, so I'm a tad biased. I think she looks like all the girls we fancied at school. Rickman, oh, Dogma, of course. Thank you, Tom. But it's state law. You have to see all Kevin Smith movies if you live in New Jersey. I've never been his biggest fan. Oh, what time is it? 10 o'clock from Ibiza's coming in. Yes, no one pays any attention to this. When I post these things and say tomorrow night at 8. Yeah, no. Actually, I think I only said it was 8 today. I think fine. Let's see what's coming up. I don't think there's any more 8 o'clock starts. Hard Target's a short film. So nothing tomorrow night. Jean-Claude Van Damme on Tuesday at 9. Chart Show at 9. Labyrinth at 9 with Ronnie LaDrew. Action Movie Awards at 9 on Friday. Shannon Sunday at 9. Then I got Out of Sight, The Firm at the end of the month, if I still can be bothered. Big Trouble in Little China. Terminator 2 is on a Friday, but it's the theatrical cut we're doing, so that's all right. Independence Day, that'll probably be at 9. Chris Van Damme interviews at 9. And In the Line of Fire is on a Thursday, but that might be a 9 start. Nah, he finds it fun. Yeah, it's on for ages. That's why, because what did I say? The extended cut is 2 hours 35 minutes, and this is 2 hours and 17 minutes. I can't be bothered on Sunday night. Yeah, it has too much plot till the last 20 minutes. It sets up all these stories that they fall out as brothers and everything. Right, let's get past all this. JLo scene was hot. That is true. I think you see stuff. Yeah, he doesn't like Ali G film. Treasure Hunt with Annabelle Croft. Ooh. It's like a remake with Michael Myers. Oh, this Michael Myers or the real Michael Myers? Or are they both the same? Yep, the remake. It's only on screen for about 3 films, but it's there. It's like, did I just see those like subliminal? Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a heat wave. We're not used to those. And it says it could be the hottest heat wave since 1970 something. Well, I think, yeah. I'm trying to think. Apart from 7 Days, 7 Nights, what else has she been in? Saw Quigley Down Under in Return of. Oh, get off, Myers. Actually, a good joke for once. She was in everything from 98 to 2000 and she vanished. She married the world's richest lesbian, didn't she? What the fuck? Volcano, of course. How can I forget? And she's the sister in. Oh, I know what you did last time. Yes, she's a cameo. That's my boy. So yeah, he's just hanging a kid in a PG summer blockbuster movie. But yes, I do like Kevin Costner's archery skills in this. He's good at when he like bites off a feather or licks a feather to make it change direction. It's quite clever. I guess that's a real thing. I don't know. Everything I do kept extremes more than words off the number one. Ooh, a bigger injustice. That is, I love that more than words. But yeah, it takes 2 shots to save the kid. Robin! Loxley. Also, a state in New York, Jersey, you must have no fewer than 3 Bon Jovi CDs scattered under your passenger seat. But I think that's true over here as well. We need a new Psycho remake. Nora Bites dresses up as a dead father. Well, we had the TV series, didn't we? So there's 4 films, a remake, TV show. I like the first 2 seasons of Bates Motel, but then it was just more of the same and nothing happened. So I gave up. Not many director cuts. I prefer they're usually full of crap that belongs on the cutting room floor. Vanity products. She was in Donnie Brasco as well. I love mentioning 1906 with any kind of hot weather. It's the summer. It's meant to be warm. Exactly. It's like I remember summers being 3 or 4 days of very hot weather, then thunderstorms for a week. No, I stay off the internet. Oh, and a fascinating game as well. 0-0. Oh yeah, so he's just going to cut his head off, but no. Got a flaming arrow. So this famous shot, yeah, had to be taken 3 times with a slow motion arrow. And well, I remember Carrie Elwes was asked to play Robin Hood in this, but he turned it down, saying the script was contrived. I think he said. Yeah. I'm still not sure it's Kevin in that famous. I think. Well, when I was looking at it here, I think it is. I think they made an effort with it because, like you said, the flame goes past his face very quickly, but off slowly, and blocks it. I laughed when they said summer 2025 was the hottest ever. It hit 40 degrees for about 12 hours. 1976, it didn't drop below 40 even at night for 2 months. That's the trouble. Records are patchy at best for history, aren't they? I'm lucky because I'm in the garden right now and it's quite mild and cold, if I'm honest. But ours is a big stone house, old stone house. So it's the dining room where I normally have is cold as a cucumber in this weather. I am not one of you, but I fight. I fight with Robin Hood against a tyrant who holds you under his boot. Psycho doesn't need remake. Husband Dad did a horrific job. Right, let's catch up. Oh, see, now it says I am caught up, am I? Because it jumped last time. Yes, Carol. Because unlike some people, I can speak in an English accent. Get splashed by my lemons. Oh, yeah, there's a double shot. I'm not even sure if that's actually possible. But yes, AI could make it with the original cast. Because when I was speaking to my mate, what's his name, Dean Cundy, he did director of photography on Psycho 2, and he was saying, I said, was it apprehensive about taking on such a thing? Because it's only been like was it 18 years since Psycho came out, and then it's so beloved, and then you're doing a sequel to it. You're not worried that it's a sacrilege or something like that? But yeah, he said that they had the was it one of the producers of the Psycho remake was the producer of the original film, and he had a book that was like just thousands of photos of the original production. And then, oh, there's the blimey, he made it. But then they were able to use the books and the book and the photos to reproduce the house and the inside of the house. And the producer turned up one day to have a look around, and he was just like talking to Dean about it, and then he just trailed off, and he just like went back 20 years to like he was actually there again. Yes, he did. It is a euphemism. The Lemons brothers are here, right? Yes, fuck me. Cleared it. All the jagged glass appears from the window frame after he flies through it. Yeah, it's like I'm not sure that bit of fabric would hold his weight anyway. We're all doomed. That's my wife, crone. So yeah, all the quotes from this film are pretty much. Yeah, he just slapped her in this bit. I'm behind again because it's cursed. There's a tough, was it oak door? Tough oak door. It's funny, no one mentions John McTiernan produced Robin Hood. It's probably because it treats the character with more mature nature. Is that the other Robin Hood? Yeah. Michael Kamen of what's he done? Do George, Sheriff of Nottingham. He did. Well, he did Last Action Hero, didn't he? And Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. So yeah, and they used the statue of Alan Rickman, but obviously it was cheaply made and falls apart. In sickness and health, for better or yes, yes, yes. Come on, make haste. Do you take this? Do you marry him? Yes, of course she does. Right, Shagger. Never saw the other Robin Hood or any other Robin Hood. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so that's weird, isn't it, man? I did another attempt at. I think yeah, because there's no contact for John McTiernan, proper one. But I don't think I've ever had a reply from any of the email addresses I've tried. Yes, I can't do it with all this racket. He like he sticks like a folded up piece of fabric under her head to help her out. I can't do it with all this. He just said it there. There you go. All right, so I'm behind. There you go. And then there's the the old crone with the spear. Oh, I didn't know the painted man. Right, now, see if we can spot when Rickman's sick. I have a vague memory of him being sick in the cinema when he gets cut or something and he vomits. But oh, so it does help, and then he hits his head, and then Robin cuts his head and says, "I shall take you a piece at a time if I must." Ah, he did the jingle for the new Line Cinema logo. Already a Highlander Q. Of course he did Highlander, of course. The 2010 Robin is fun. It's got the ginger kid from Kitters doing a Welsh accent. Heathens. Right, where are we at? Oh, so yeah, the bishop is stealing all the money. It's not like the church. Critter's kid, I think, is the son on American Dad. That's him. Yeah, Alan's death was cut way down, including the shot where he dribbles. Scott Grimes. We were talking about the lady from Critters there last night. I'll help you pack for your journey. You need lots of gold to help you on your way, and then you're a very rich man. And here's 30 pieces of silver to pay the devil on your way to hell. At least the Poe people get they run to get the money. Right, let me see this. I think Alan Rickman said he broke 10 swords during this sword fight. I think the direct cut of Alan's death was at 47 minutes. He dribbles like he just had a prostate exam. Ooh, is that what happens? I'm not looking forward to one of those then. because as an Englishman, I'm so tight. You could put a piece of coal up my ass, and in a week you'd have a diamond. But yeah, they are just destroying this set. Right, so he breaks Robin's sword. Robin! And then, of course, Chekhov's dagger comes in handy. So he's vomited there, so he's got... Yeah. Yes, we're a ninja move. She could have finished this fight if she's just standing there. Oh, no. It's like, is it like Batman? He can only do stuff when he's got a mask on. Although Robin, yeah, she distracted him and stabs him in the chest with the dagger. And it's over. Or is it? So we so need a road trip watch party. Fine. I've got to do some more comedies. I've got Ace Ventura 1 and 2 and Mask at some point. Should have started this at 7. Yes, 10 past 10 already, and the lights are on in the garden. Where's the bat? I haven't seen a little bat for a while, but with this hat on, I can't see anything. It's a shame McTiernan got that family conviction. He tried 2 times to make a comeback, and Hollywood dumped him like poison goods. Yes, like a few of the people I directed, interviewed David Zucker. He get put in director jail for like 1 failure, but I guess bugging people, not buggering people, as they nobody would in Hollywood. But yeah, and he's, if you ever see an interview of him, he's very serious, and so probably wouldn't like my show. And he made the 2 best action films ever: Hunt for Red October, Nomads. Oh, I love this bit where the old crone comes at him and Morgan Freeman comes in and chucks his massive blade at her, and then we're even now after all the fighting he's been through. Yes, that's it. Phone tapping produces a rollerball of all fucking things. I don't know. I guess he was out of it. I love Red October, but yeah, I can see why. There's not much actually happens in it. Technically, Costner movies have a ritual at least 2.5 hours. It does seem to be that, doesn't it? We're going through Postman's 3 hours. The World extended cut is at least 2.5 hours. Dance with Wolves, the extended cut is 4 hours. The extended cut of this is, what's it, 2 hours 37. And then we go, by the power vested in me, God's holy church, I say, any man with reason these 2 shouldn't be joined, let him speak now, or forever hold his peace. And right, carry on. No one's complained. I now pronounce you, hold, I speak. So yes, it's the king, and gentlemen, the king. Okay. No, I think, yeah, he was. I think McTiernan was bugging people, with spying on his producers for some reason. I can't remember. Although saying that Costa sued the producers of this, I think in 2012, because they made more money, didn't give him as much money as own. I'll allowed to give the bride away. You look radiant, cousin. But yes, I think I would have seen this probably opening weekend. So it would have been no idea Connery turns up at the end. It was a shock, I will give it that. Road trip watch party, fine. I fulfilled my vow, I think, yes. What about Thomas Crown and Fair Myers? That's a good one. Yes, I do like that one. So yeah, I'm not saying it's no Predator or Die Hard, but it's a great thriller. Well, it's not even a thriller, is it? Entertaining drama. The original sandwich board prop. Because that's right, because the original sandwich board prop from Die Hard 3 says, I hate everyone. And they had to digitally alter. In the film, it does look a bit wavy if you look at it. Let the Wookiee win. Naughty step. Yep, get out. Don't walk around with anyone. And it's at the end. Oh, hang on. The extended cut's finished first. Much like me. Always a winner. We need a Waterworld remake. The original movie cost, at 2 hours, cost 200 million. And apparently, they only filmed about an eighth of what was written. Oh, I forgot. Right. So, see the credits. Pause that there. Yeah. You can make your own if you want. As an action director, I'll give him a credit. As a criminal, he wasn't as smart as he thought, but Predator was the impressively structured actioner. Yeah, he was a director, not a spy, so can't actually remember all the films to get in trouble with. Right, where are we at? It's getting cold now. I've seen the US TV version, which says "I hate people." Oh, haven't seen Tommy Gun. I can't say I like it better than the original. The original's quite dull for me. Sorry, Doctor. Sean Connery camera, yes, very shocking, positively shocking. Yeah, that was expensive back then. And then they had to redo the whole ending anyway. Right, we are into the credits, which my fucking tab has gone to sleep now. Yeah, I always forget Connery turns up as well, even though I've seen this about 15, 20 times. So we've got 5 minutes of credits. Oh, we got keep an eye open. It could be the song after the names, I think. So we'll have a look. It was actually filmed in Harlem. I think it was back when they filmed. Oh, there we go. Everything I do. Do I hate everyone just stole my truck? Hey, Zeus. You're lucky Josh is not here. Would have made sense. That as it said the film as long as it said that the film as a good game going on. Right. Yeah, Double Dragon is a great game. So stunt persons, who do we know? Paul Weston, hopefully coming on the channel. Rocky Taylor, there he is. Unfortunately, he didn't get my message to time in, but a lot of famous people. There's some of the Powell family in there. I think there's, and Stuart Bard is the project consultant. So I'm guessing he helped Costa edit it. That's fine. It hasn't aged well. The original Thomas Grant app does get Rene Russo's boobs in it, though. They couldn't afford Harlem now. They'd probably be in Brixton. Well, yeah, it's like Death Wish 3. Yes, everyone's singing along. There he is. There's Bryn. Times Square is more dangerous than Harlem these days. It's funny, isn't it? I remember the 70s were, or 80s, I guess, with the, what was it? Red Berets? No, what are they called? Anyway, the patrols. Wouldn't even dare do it in a film. No. Film in Milton Keynes. Oh dear. Times Square is full of thieves. Oh dear. It has Russo boobage. My head's just picked up. Yes. Topless Rene Russo. A peak MILF. Anyway, not that I see such things. I don't see genders or colours. Does anyone know if this was actually in the end credits? Doesn't matter. No one knows. Is the short answer. If we can trust the internet, it says, where does it say there's different cuts? Right. Alternate versions. The extended DVD has a scene with a witch admitting to be Nottingham's mother, edited back in. For many years, the UK version had censorship issues. There's a lot of cuts. The 155-minute has been released on video. Some of the editions released on VHS had the video, but that's as much as it says. It doesn't say if it was in the theatrical cut, which I believe this isn't, because the theatrical cut does have the legs opening scene, apparently, in the cinema cut. So the VHS doesn't. So whether the cinema cut didn't have the music video at all. That's atmospheric as it's dark. See, there's the summer house just about visible. Oh, I gotta be careful moving this. Pull out the network. The only thing I like about the original Thomas Crown Affair was Michael Legrand's score, which I like. There you go. No one would have seen it anyway. Everyone always gets up and does one as soon as the credits start. Yes, back in those days, what was it? He-Man and Ferris Bueller had after credit scene, and you wouldn't even Aliens, as we'll find out, has a after credits sound. But yeah, back in those days. So His Grace the Duke of Northumberland and his representative John Evans Freak. Unfortunately, someone did pass away in fond memory of Eagle Waxholt, which I think was a cinematographer or electrician or something along those lines. Oh, I probably have heard his music, but I probably wouldn't recognize it. Not that I can recognize most music. Yeah, every day it has 14 credit sequences. Exactly. People wouldn't have ever expected credit roll. You'd like watch any VHS tape. As soon as the credit rolls, the static kicks in. Right, let's wrap this up. Here's a school night, unfortunately. Oh, Miles is one of those that stays for the end credits. We have to stay for the end credits for the Magic Circus, Digital Circus, because there are 2 end credit scenes. Right. If you threw a rock in 1991, you'd hit Brian Adams. Oh, Ice Station Zebra. I have seen that. It's a good film. I couldn't remember that. Good evening, Dan. We're just wrapping up. What's Nintendo? Must we have a Hudson Hawk reference every time? Yes, see you for the next one. So, Byron, it'll probably be Hard Target, 9 p.m. Tuesday. But then, if I get an idea, it might be something tomorrow. No families were harmed in the making of this film. I don't know. They're like a wizard's sleeve, as the joke goes. I'm watching Diane Lane in spandex. Please share some pictures. I also prefer Getaway remake for the original. I think I saw that in the cinema. I think you see a full bass singer, mostly. Fatty. Right. Thank you, Rodent. You're always welcome here. Never say never again. Funny enough, that song isn't in the top themes of 1983. It was a bloody giant moth. Right, let's get out of here. So, thank you everyone for being here, Kenneth and Mike and Myers. Yes, it flew by 2 hours 20 minutes. Tom, Michael Myers, of course, who's supposed to be working but always here. Thank you. Yes, was the perfect night as well. A heat wave. Oh, there's a planet coming up over the horizon. Right, let's get home. It's getting cold. Nighty night. Kenneth, good night indeed. So thanks everyone. I think I did do the wrong trailer yesterday. The trailer for yesterday was supposed to be Prince of Thieves, but then it was just Police Academy 4, so I cut it short. Today should be the correct trailer. So thanks everyone, and see you Tuesday, I hope. All right. Myers Fletch, thank you. The Queen version every time with the guy. Ooh, he is cool, but is he that cool? Thank you, Fazooks, for being here, and Mr. Gen Z. Oh, he's watching it. All right, he's just a little bit behind. So, good night, everyone, and whatever this is I've set up.
And coming on home video, the hunt has begun, and Van Damme is the target.
He's obviously not someone we should underestimate.
Jean-Claude Van Damme
How's it feel to be hunted?
is the hard target, coming on video cassette and Laserdisc.